Hello everyone, this is Dominion Tech again. So today we are going to look at interesting thing today. Remember I make a post of which the content is stop using PixelLab. You know, a lot of people have been using PixelLab. Most graphic designer they use PixelLab, and some are using Photoshop. But you that are still using smartphone, why can't you level up your tools? Though I made a caption under the post that your tool does not define who you are. Your tool does not make you professional. The only thing your tool can do is that the different tools you use can either make it easier and faster. That's what your tools can do. But you yourself must have the professionality. You must have the skill. You must understand it well before even talking of your skills. So you that have know it already, you that have been, you have been learning, you have been practicing, or maybe you have been designing a lot using PixelLab, but this is an opportunity for you to upscale, to upgrade your the level of the tools you use, so that you can make some faster, design faster, and it will make it easier for you, not moving from one place to another. Once you use PixelLab, you will still move from to blur this in this, to do this in other apps, in other tools. But with these tools I'm going to explain to you now, everything is made easy. It's just like Photoshop alternative on mobile, like I said, which is the name. So it's just like the Photoshop alternative on mobile. It will make your work easier, and it has some Photoshop features that you can use. So let's dive into our business of the day. The tools we are using is IPX. Wait, let me help you out. The IPX is just the short name, but the main name of the app is IbisPaint X. IbisPaint X. As you can look at my screen, you can see it's IbisPaint X. So IbisPaint X is a tool that was developed mainly for sketching, animation. So, but it is used for designing also. It is used for designing, and it has some features relating to Photoshop. Even though it's still on mobile, it has some features that you will still be happy about. So you need to stop using. Okay, let me for example, me, I haven't used PixelLab for a while. Yes, let me say for a while, because since last year I've been using IPX for my designs. So that's what I've been using. It is easier to make logo and other things, you can see. And don't worry, in this tutorial, in this short explanation, I'm going to show you the interface. This is the episode 1. This is the episode 1, which is the interface and the workspace of IPX. So first thing we are going to look, I'm going to open the IPX app now. As you can see, this is how the interface of IPX is. So this is my gallery is where all your design will be saved. This online gallery is just another account. When you create it, it is the app account. When you create that app account, all your design will be saved on cloud. So even though you lose the app or your phone, you are still going to regain all your design back. That is online gallery. But you don't even need that. You can still use my gallery. So when I come to my gallery, you can see this is how the interface of your gallery is. So you can see all these tools, all these panels under it. Let me quickly explain what it means. This plus is where when you click on this plus button, you can see this is where you choose your size. You choose the size, either the DPI, the orientation you want to use, you choose it here. Here at the top, you can see it. You choose the size. You can click here to type the size you want. Size, these are the main one that has been created for you already. But this size, you can see this size is for animation, though not advanced animation, though you don't need it, you don't really need it. So this size is for animation, and this is where you can add your DPI. If you want to add your DPI, some flyer when you want to. And remember, PixelLab don't have all these features, because for example now you want to design a flyer, and that flyer you want it to come out top notch when printed. So you can easily change the DPI, increase the DPI, and do it. And you can see this manga manuscript. For example, maybe you want to design a book cover also. If you click on this manga manuscript, can you see you can add your the bleed size, that is the space within the book between the back cover and the front cover, that is the edge. So you can see you can add some things here. How you can see how the feature is. But now let me quickly move into the interface, because I don't want this video to be long. So I click on cancel. Let me just choose one size. I click on this size that I use. You can see. So this is the interface of the app. First thing you see there, you can see this. You can see this. What this is just a rotation from brush and eraser. When you click it, you can see this one change to eraser. When you click it, it's changed to brush. So this is what it is. Then when you click on this brush, it will bring out your layer panel. Let me click on this. Can you see your layer panel? You will see transform, lasso tool, brush, smudge, and all. But I don't want this video to be long because it is episode by episode. And in this video, I'm just going to explain how the interface is in this video. But in our next video, I can be explaining how to use magic wand and everything. But let's go to this third one. This one is just your brush. You can see you can have thousands of brush, different type of brush. Let me just choose one brush. See, let me check brush. You can use different brush. Let's assume I want to use this brush now. Can you see it? So you can use different type of brush and you can install brush, but I'm going to make a different video on how to install brush. So there is a lot you can do. You can see there is a lot you can do. Let me reduce the size. There's a lot you can do. So let me go to the next thing. This is color. You can see it has a color mode. For example, maybe you have a color mode you want to use for your design. You can just save all your color mode. You can just drag here, click here. Firstly choose the color you want to choose. Maybe you choose this color or any color. You can drag it. You click on it, you can drag it to anywhere you want. So can you see, you just drag your color down. This is RGBD. If you want to choose any color, this is HSB. So you can see that this tool is good and perfect. Then the next thing, this one is just maybe you want to preview. This is preview. Let me turn it on back. And this one is your layer. This panel feature is your layer. When you click on it, you can see all the layer that you added. Can you see? You will see all the layers here. Then here you can add border, add vector layer, adjustment layer, duplicate, and a lot. Don't worry, I'm still going to make a video explaining all this, but I don't want it to be long. This is just explaining the interface and the workspace. Then this arrow is to save. When you want to save your design, you can click on this. You can see save as PNG or JPEG. You can see you can turn on super resolution to ×2 to multiply it. You can add AI disturbance because it has AI also. So you can add AI disturbance, and you click on the arrow again. You can see when you click on back to gallery, it will take you back to your gallery. Can you see? So let me click on edit back. It will take you back to your gallery, and let's move to the top. This top, you can see this one now. When you click on it, this is what it does. This you can see reference window. Let's assume you want to design a flyer and you have a reference. If you click on this reference window, can you see this is just showing the interface? Can you see what you are doing on your screen is what is showing? But if you click on this camera that is at the side of it, maybe you want to choose anything as a reference, just click on that dot, add reference. Do you have any reference you want to add? If you click on it, you can just be looking at it. Okay, you can zoom it. Okay, this is what you want to do. Then you can reduce it. You can reduce the size. Can you see? You can move it anyhow. You can reduce the size of the. Can you see? You can reduce the size anyhow you want it. Can you see? Then just use it as a reference. Let me cancel it. Then clicking that place again, you can see your grid. This is where your grid is. Click on grid setting. You can see you have a lot of grid, different type of grid, so that you can use. So let me go back, turn off grid, then manga manuscript and so on. Can you see it? So it has a lot of things that you can do and use with it. Then the next one, if you click on this next one, you can see maybe you select something. You can remove selection, invert selection area, clear layer, select opacity, color range, expand. Let's assume. Let me quickly do something. Let me click on this magic mode and click on this black. Wait, let me make it this current layer. Sorry, let me make it this current layer. So I click on that black. Now can you see that the black has been selected? Let's assume I want to duplicate it. I can easily duplicate it. I can click here, then duplicate. Can you see that the black alone has been duplicated? If I off this, can you see the black alone has been duplicated? And I can still decide to cut it. For example, maybe I want to delete it from it. I can click at that top, cut. It will delete it. Can you see? So a lot of things you can do. It has a lot of feature. And also, let me click it back to brush. If you click there again, you can see copy, paste, and everything. Then look at this hand. Sorry, let me have made a mistake. So if you look at this hand also, this hand, I mean this one. So what it does, if you click on it, this is where you can choose your tool. Either you want to a line, either you want a rectangle, either a circle, either a polygon. see, it has a lot of feature. Okay, let's assume I want to use a polyline like this one. You can see maybe I want to create something. You can see you can just use it. Then it still adds another feature like this one also. This one is still polyline, but it's different from polyline. This is a bezier. So if you click on this, can you see how it is? So it has a lot of feature. And remember, this is still selected. If I click OK, it will only apply to that selected area. So it's just like Photoshop. So don't let me surprise you. You will still do it yourself. Then all these settings, real time and after. So let me move to the next bar panel here, which is this is the ruler. Don't worry, this ruler is another episode that is different, because I'm going to explain all this ruler, the symmetric ruler, the array ruler and everything. Let me even surprise you with one of them. Let me surprise you with just one of them. For example, if I click this one now, and okay, let me clear all this. Sorry, let me clear all this. Let me clear all this. Okay, let me remove the selection. Remove selection. Okay, so what I want to do now, let me now surprise you. Let me click a shape. So let me draw a shape here. I have locked it now. Let me now draw a shape. If I draw a shape here now, can you see that the shape applied to all of it? Let me turn off the ruler. Can you see it? The shape applied to all of it. Can you see how top notch it is? Can you see how top notch it is? So the shape applied to all of it. So this is just about ruler, but I'm going to explain that ruler in another episode because it has a lot of ruler. For example, let me show you another one. Let me clear this one. For example, let me check this round one. See, no matter how to use this round one, for example, let me use this. You know, in this round one, no matter how straight your hand, it is going to go on a curve on this circle. Let me see. Can you see it? You always go on a circle. No matter how straight your hand, it will go on a circle. So it has a lot of things, a lot of features. So let me now off it. Then the next thing you can see this gallery. When you on your data, you will see a lot of things that you can use. I mean, a lot of resources that you can use for your design. So not all resources you download. In these tools, not all resources you download. Let's assume, for example, maybe I want to use what should I call it? Let me use it in my design. Okay, let me just use this one. So can you see it? So it has a lot of things that you can use. Even shear is there. Okay, let me show you this. You can see, for example, maybe you want to use something like this. Can you see? You want to use something like this. So there is a lot of things there that you don't need to download or anything. All those features is there. So this is how IPX is. And for you to go to the setting, this is the setting. You can see the setting. If you want to increase anything, so these are the setting for it. So IPX is very easy. So let me surprise you with one thing. You know, when I say it has some Photoshop feature, don't think maybe I'm joking or playing. Let me now show you some effects that is there. Let me show you some effects. Let me come to this brush, to this tool panel. Then I click on it. Let me click on this filter. Can you see filter? If I click on this filter now, let me start from here. This is color. It has a lot of color. The reason it's not showing is because of what I use. Let me choose maybe one background here. Filter. So I can decide to sorry, there's nothing in the layer I am. Let me choose. Okay, let me apply something here. Okay, so clicking on the layer, let me go back to filter. So you can decide to change the color the way you want. Whatever. These are for color and adjusting color and everything, leveling and everything. So the next one is blur. Can you see Gaussian blur, moving blur, everything? This is on sharp mask, frosted glass and everything. You can see it just like the glass. It has a lot of feature. Then the next one is, you can see style. Maybe you want to add a stroke. Can you see? Maybe you want to add a stainless glass, wet edge, a lot of things. You can see glow and everything. It even has a ray. Can you see this ghost ray? If you click on this ghost ray, you can see everything will just be like a ray coming. So this one is little, so it cannot do it. So using perspective, drop, shadow and everything. So let me come to this drop. Can you see drop? Maybe this is where you can apply gradient and whatever you want to apply. Circle gradient,
Let me increase it. Can you see? Whatever. It has a lot of feature that you can, what you can't just, a lot of things that you can imagine. It has it. So don't limit it. It has radial line, a lot. Don't worry, you will just see it, you will witness it yourself. Speed, cloud, can you see cloud and everything? Let me now show it. It even have a barcode. Can you see this barcode? Okay, what color do you want? You can increase the size of your barcode, choose the color you want, you can see. So you don't need to be downloading any barcode from anywhere. Just put what you want to put there, then you get your barcode. Then check this AI. You can remove background with this AI. You can remove background, you can add watercolor and so on. So it has artistic also. You can, you can use chromatic, you can use manga, you can use chromatic aberration, glitch it, you can see noises. See, it has a lot of feature that you can even, those things that you can see, you have been moving from one tool to the other to apply this feature, but in this one it is simple. So let's now come to blending mode. Let me now show you blending mode. For example, now let's assume I want to, okay, use this. Okay, then let me add an empty layer. So can you see this place is for, can you see blending mode? This one you can apply some another blending that's like texture, but this one, can you see? Let me choose on this add. I just choose click on my brush. Let me click on soft brush. So let me apply those blending mode that you can't do, that you go to another tools to do. Let me show you that you can easily do it here without wasting your time. Can you see? You can apply your blending mode anyhow you want it. You can blend. Maybe you want it to be darken, color, overlay, whatever you just want it. You can see it is easy. Divide, subtract, color. Can you see? Whatever, everything is easy to do here. So this is how top notch the tool is. But I'm still going to explain. Can you see all these side feature? I mean all these side feature. So let me quickly explain them to you. The first one is clean. When you click, it's clear. When you click on this first one, can you see clear layer? When you click on it, it will clear everything in that layer. The next one is, can you see invert layer color? When you click on it, it will invert it. Let me undo. You can undo and redo here. At this top, you can undo and redo. Can you see this invert layer? Let me invert layer. Can you see? So this one is just to transform it. You can see you can move it X axis, Y axis. You can zoom it. You can see you can rotate it. Can interpolate and so on. Then this one is like perspective. You can see you can perspective it just like Photoshop. You can do it anywhere. Then this one is just mesh. With this one you can fold it the way you want. You can do it the way you want it to be. So just transform it the way you want. So these are the features that you can see there. Then this next one, let me use this one. This one you can use it to, let me click it now. Can you see flip it horizontal? Can you see flip it horizontal? This one is flip vertical. So then this one is used to merge layer down. This arrow that is showing that one, when you click it, it will merge both of them. Let me undo. So it will merge both of them. Then this one is to delete. Let me undo. So this effects is where you add some effects. For example, maybe I want to add some effect to this one. You come to this place, then click on adjustment layer, add adjustment layer. You can see you can add some adjustment layer to it. This one is still different from the effect. It has same thing, but this one is just a little bit different from that effect, the filter. So you can add some things you want to add here also, which is FX. So then you can control it with FX there. So these three dots you can see, you can rasterize it, you can select opacity, you can clear white color, clear green color, you can make it glass and so on. So these are the features. Then this alpha, you can see this alpha lock. This alpha lock is like, what is it? Let me call it. This alpha lock is, I want to remember the name in Photoshop. In Photoshop, you have a clipping mask and you have a layer mask. So this alpha lock is a layer mask. Whatever you did after clicking this alpha lock, is going to apply to that layer you're going to apply. So this one you use to clip. This is a clipping mask. Can you see now? You clip it downward, and here you can see when you click, you can add a folder. Then put it inside the folder. You can see add them inside the folder, and you can just, for example, maybe you design all what you want to design. You can just save everything from Canva. For example, if you click, this is where you add your image and everything. So if you click here now, add layer from canvas, it will add everything that you have designed. Then you can now maybe like apply anything you still want to apply to it. So these are the features that you can see there. And you can see this flip, you can see this one also, it is a flip, but this is a flip of the whole design. If I click this one, it will flip the whole canvas. Can you see? If I click this one, it will flip the whole canvas. Don't worry, the reason, okay, let me add one image so that you can understand what I'm saying. So this image now, if I click here, this is just flipping left, but this one is just flipping the whole canvas. Can you see? It flipped the whole canvas. Can you see? So this one flipped the whole canvas. So this one is still different from this one, so you must understand that. So these are the features, these are the interface of IPX. I hope this tutorial find you well. I hope this tutorial is interesting. I hope you are okay with this tutorial, and I'm still going to show you something. Let me now surprise you before we round up this tutorial. Let me show you something. If I go back to my gallery, you can see. Can you see this play button? This play button here. You know, when you want to make a tutorial, or you want to, you are introducing a class, so you still have to go and download app to record yourself, to record the design you do and so on. In this app, it is made easy. It has an auto record. Yes, it has an auto record. Whatever you do, how you start it, everything is very recorded for you in the app. Let me click on this play. Can you see everything I do there is auto record? You can just send it to, you can see, you can use it to do a video to post online or whatever. Can you see everything is very auto record? You can slow it, you can fast it, then you can share it, and the funniest thing is that you can share the layer. It has a PSD file. You can download the PSD file. You can send the PSD file just like Photoshop. You can save the PSD file. So these are the things you can do with it. And for example, when I play it, it doesn't show the layer pattern and everything. If you click on this setting here, let me show you. If you click on this setting here, this place, you can see it's on view fixation. Let me click on view with window now. Can you see that it's showing all the window, everything I use, everything I click and everything? So you can use it to record your tutorial easily. So I hope this tutorial find you well, and I hope you are okay with it, and I hope you find something benefit, something interesting in it. I will be expecting in another episode of the tutorial where I will be explaining some features, some things in the layer panel and how you can use it. I will just make everything simple and easy for you so that you can navigate through the tools easier. And at the end of all the episode, I'm still going to make a design. We are going to design a flyer on it, and we are still going to design logo on it. Don't worry, I'm going to show you everything. So just like, share and comment your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. This is the Tech. See you in the next tutorial.